You talk AI a lot, Glenn.
Yeah.
Recently, Musk and Sam Altman have been going back and forth, okay? And it's not been pretty. So OpenAI started as a nonprofit, I believe, and it was a noble cause. Hey, let's do OpenAI. Everything is open. Let as many people take advantage of this so they can do it themselves. And it's not about money. It's about the consciousness, future, humanist, all this other stuff. And then he sits there, Sam Altman's like, we should have made this a for-profit company.
Mm-hmm.
And Elon Musk comes out and is not happy about it. And Trump in one of the interviews says, how do you handle the fact that, Musk is calling out one of the guys on the deal? He says, yeah, he hates one of the guys on the deal. What do you want me to do about it? I hate some of the guys on deals, right? They don't get along. And Musk goes and brings a group of people leading a $97.4 billion bid to control OpenAI, right? 97.4 to control OpenAI. He really wants this company. It's at this point, it's very obvious. And it's very obvious that Sam Altman is leveraging it to get under his skin, and he doesn't want to sell the company, right? So Elon with investors, including Vi Capital, Jay, and Hollywood agent Ari Emanuel made a $97.4 billion bid to control OpenAI's nonprofit governing body. The bid is a direct challenge to OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, who quickly dismissed it on X, saying, no, thank you, but we will buy Twitter for $9.74 billion, hence 97.4, $9.74 billion. And Elon responded with swindler, go a little bit lower. And for people that are wondering, that's not Elon's account. The handle is Elon Musk, but he changed the name.
Oh, is he German now?
Harry Bulls. And he changed it to that. So anyways, long story short, the bid could complicate OpenAI's ongoing $40 billion fundraising deal led by SoftBank, which values the company at $300 billion. OpenAI nonprofit structure gives it legal control over the company despite having only 2 employees and $22 million in assets. Musk's offer OpenAI to determine a fair market value for its nonprofit arm, which must be compensated if Altman and his team fully transition to a for-profit model. If Sam Altman and the present OpenAI Inc. board are intent on becoming a fully for-profit corporation, it is vital that the charity be fairly compensated, said Mark Tuberhoff, Musk's attorney. Glenn, thoughts?
I think the reason why Musk is doing this is he actually understands the threat of AGI, ASI. He knows that we are probably 2026 from AGI and 2028 from ASI. And he truly believes that it should be open for everyone, that this technology should be available for everyone. This is why Silicon Valley moved into the Trump camp, because they knew that the government was going to control it. The company that he's now trying to bid against, Sam Altman, is not a good guy, not a guy I would trust with AI.
Why is that?
Because I think that, first of all, the whole premise of OpenAI was that it was open. When Elon Musk came in, he did this to stop so we didn't have to possibly worry about transhumanism. That we have to have a way to compete with the machine, and no one can own that. It has to be owned by everyone. And when Sam says, "Oh, money, money, money," I don't think you can trust this guy at all. And Elon Musk knows it's why he wants to go to Mars. It's not just about global warming for him. It's more about AI. Get humans off the planet before ASI happens. Otherwise, transhumanism has to happen. You have to have, this is Elon Musk, you have to be able to have an implant that will help you understand ASI. Otherwise, we're ants, and we will be controlled by ASI. So your solutions are, for Elon Musk, you have to control it. You have to have it open so someone can come in and compete if, God forbid, it goes awry. 2, you're going to have to develop brain implants that give you access to the internet, and you're able to process like ASI. And 3, get the hell off the planet. Otherwise, humanity is over. I think he truly gets it. And I think he's really the only one standing up and telling America, for as much as they will hear, the truth of what is coming, what danger this poses.
Tom.
Well, I agree with that. And I feel like this is a 3-level chess game. Level 1 is the egos of the two men involved, Elon Musk and Sam Altman. And they go back, and they've been banging back and forth quite a bit. The second level of this is Altman desperately needs fuel, big stacks of capital, and they're out there trying to raise a lot of it. A $40 billion raise, that's a big, they're trying to raise that much money. Picture it this way. They're like trying to raise 3 companies that are going to basically be capital that's put into OpenAI at a value of $300 billion. Well, valuations are determined by market forces and by investor forces. And so what he does, he comes out with this at 1/3 the value that Altman's going out for. So Altman's going out for a $300 billion valuation. He comes out at 1/3 of that at 97.4. And he's using the law of odd numbers. If he comes out and says 80, it's just a different thing. When he comes out and says, no, 97.4, he comes out with an odd number. This is the second level of the chess game, complicates Altman's fundraising, and there's also the nonprofit part of it, as Trump's lawyer correctly pointed out, that there's that. And then the higher level thing is, there's a reason why Musk has talked about making humans interplanetary. There's a reason, because he really believes that AGI, artificial general intelligence, which is, AI solving little problems for us, doing things for us, kind of mimicking us or being human-like, versus ASI, which is almost like the opening scene of Terminator 2, when it says what did it says? What was the name of the computer? Skynet. Skynet became sentient on December 15th at this thing. And so suddenly is thinking beyond humans, ahead of humans, and there you have that web. So this is a 3-level chess game here where he's interfering, he's riffing on his ex-buddy, Sam. He's interfering with the financing because he wants to interfere with the financing because he wants to interfere with the structures. And then also he's playing this game 5 moves ahead, and he's concerned about this AGI ASI thing. And if you listen to him at smaller talks, this is exactly what Musk is talking about. So there's a huge underbelly to this thing. This is just a little bit of an iceberg showing up above water. There's a big thing underneath.
If Elon is pushing this hard, and Elon's got an eye for what's going to happen in 10 years, this is either a big threat. Say that again?
It's not 10 years.
It's less than 10 years?
By the time we are electing the next president, we'll have AGI and possibly ASI. Jeez. By the next election.
We have AGI in certain lanes right now.
Yes, we do.
But is it like an Oklahoma land rush type of a model, and he wants to be urgent to get it before Altman has control of it?
Here's when you'll know everybody is serious. We need to build nuclear power plants right now. We need every piece of energy online right now, and we need server farms the size of cities. When you start to see America say, we are building nuclear power plants without really any discussion, we're building them. The amount of energy that ASI is going to take is mind-boggling. You can't run ASI even on the energy that we have right now. You have to have these server farms next to a nuclear power plant, and that power plant is just powering the server farm for ASI. That's going to take about $800 billion. When somebody is serious, which is exactly the number, by the way, that Trump is proposing, when you get serious money of $800 billion for power and server farms, that's when you know we're in the lead. And I have to tell you, I have been preaching about ASI and AGI since the 1990s and warning about the ethical things that we have to take into consideration. But I'll tell you this, as afraid of ASI as I am, the United States better well be the one that has it, or we are in deep trouble. The world is in deep trouble.
So then the way I'm processing what you're saying is there's different layers. One is which country is going to lead ASI and AGI.
And that'll be decided by energy.
Perfect. So nuclear, which I get that part. So let's just say we're the lead. Great. So who cares whoever leads it within America? Just let's be happy to be the fact that we're leading it. Now, second, let me ask the second part of the question. Then a second layer is, look, if we can lead it as a nation first, great. But the second one is who the hell is running it? Is the concern, because you know who owns most of OpenAI? 49% is Microsoft. And so that's who? That's Bill Gates.
Bad.
So that's the part where it's a Gates controlling it or a Musk camp controlling it. And, you know.
In my vault, in my library, I have a letter from Lyndon Baines Johnson as the president to, I can't remember who it was, in Silicon Valley, who was proposing government funding for Silicon Valley. This is in 1967. Yeah. And Johnson says, we know the government needs to have a high tech. We are going to be investing. The government has been in on Silicon Valley from the beginning, and that's not necessarily working out to be a good thing. We need to make sure whoever is programming and whoever is owning this, that we have ethical people that we trust. Having Bill Gates involved in OpenAI,
too late. He owns 49%.
It's terrifying.
No, he owns it already. So there's nothing.
So put some handcuffs on him with Elon Musk.
Right. Yeah, and what you're talking about in terms of energy, we brought this up on the podcast. We've been kind of sounding this alarm for a little while. Right now, in the U.S., there is one large-scale nuclear reactor under construction. It's in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and it was just approved for that power company. Funny, Oak Ridge is one of the 3 cities of the old Manhattan Project, out in the middle of nowhere. And would you like to know how many China has under construction?
How many total?
27. 27. And there are 2 companies in the United States that have been fighting tooth and nail to get permission to build small reactors next to data centers. One of those is Oracle, and Larry Ellison is leading it. Following the Ellison framework is Google, that's trying to build the data center with 3 small unitary next-gen nuclear reactors. So we are trying to do this while our government is pushing green energy, and they're using the word nuclear the way you would have used it back in 1978 with 3 Mile Island.
Yes.
But
notice
wrong.
Gates goes in and tries to get 3 Mile Island. It tries to open it up and is opening it up for his own use. And nobody's saying a word about that. I mean, everybody should be rooting. It's amazing now that the left has just nonstop demonizing Elon Musk, a guy who honestly, single-handedly, I shouldn't say that, in collaboration in some ways with Donald Trump, has freed the world and given the world, the people of the world, actual hope that we're not just going to be the downtrodden. You should be rooting for XAI and what he's doing in Tennessee. If you can get Elon Musk, and I hate to say this because I don't know Elon Musk, and I don't necessarily trust Elon Musk with everything, but I trust him more than anybody else because he's verbalizing the warnings where everybody else is saying, I mean, I just saw...
You know what I trust? Here's what I trust. I trust competition. I trust competition because I think we need competition on both sides. There's a part of me that doesn't mind there being competition because anything with a monopoly on one end will eventually have too much power to hurt the other side.
Then you should be for open
I am. Oh, for sure I am. No, that's not the question. The question is I want competition where they can go at it. Gentlemen, for you, if you're married or you're dating a girl who watches the PBD podcast and loves Valuetainment, by the way, I am being stopped right now more than ever before with ladies that watch the PBD podcast. We did a market research. We realized it was because of Tom Ellsworth, but it's gone up a lot because of the interest and Tom being a family guy, and a lot of ladies want their husbands to be paying attention to Tom and what things we talk about here. There's requests of getting rid of Adam. A guy tweeted me the other day saying, look, don't ever make the mistake of getting rid of Adam. He is this. He starts building up how special Adam is. I'm like, oh, my God, Adam, stop. I thought it was Adam on the other end trying to sell me on himself. And I responded back. I said, I have some bad news for you. We just fired Adam, and he was devastated. Started campaigning, but unfortunately, Adam is back. And we're great to have him. And you guys know we love Adam. But at the same time, this is about Valentine's Day for you and your wives. So let me get back to that message.
It was a nice love message, right?
Yes, it was. You got a little too much last week, and I'm trying to tone it back down for you.
Put me in my place, sir.
You don't need a lot of it. Sometimes when you do you're walking in clouds, and
we don't need that.
Adam's a Hollywood guy, folks. You got to get used to that. But let me get back to you, gents. Valentine's Day, okay? Last week we had the rhinestone shirt with the Valuetainment. You see the black one right there, Rob? Sold out like this. So fellas, good for you for purchasing it for your wives. But that's been sold out. The one that we have now is the red one, red sweater with the VT logo on the front,
nice.
And the Future Looks Bright on the back. The material is amazing, absolute amazing material. Rob, we still have some of the pink hats left. If you order today and you put the 2-day shipping, you will get this pre-Valentine's Day, and the first 50 orders, again, special gift will be added in the box. Go place the order. That pink hat was a number 5 selling item we had last week. Not that one, the other one, the bottom left. That one was a number 5 best-selling item last week for Valentine's Day. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.